Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on the channel. Today we will be talking about Marvel Rivals, which will be coming out on December 6th on consoles and PC. Now, I'm very excited for this game. I cannot wait to play it again. I was able to get a chance to play it during the open beta in July, and it was the most fun I had with the multiplayer in a very long time. And I'm very skeptical with one thing only, and that is how people will receive it when it comes out. That's the only thing. If you see on YouTube or like anywhere else, everyone is excited for this game. Everyone fell in love with it when they were able to play it. But the real question is like, will it still keep its hype? Because there could be non-Marvel fans. There could be people who just don't like this kind of gameplay. But, you know, it can't be for everyone. But this game is really having a strong community just right now before it even comes out. So I think it'll last for a while. A good amount of time at least. I hope it lasts for a longer time though. It was really fun. Now, let's get into it. We'll be talking about the roster and how I think each character will be. Now, Adam Warlock, I was able to get a chance to play as him during the beta, and his gameplay is really solid. He's more of a support. Well, he is a support. Why am I saying that? But anyway, he's a strategist. He is there to help heal your teammates and also keep supporting them. Also, his ultimate is the ability to bring them back to life. So that's also a plus. Black Panther, he was a duelist. I didn't use him as much. I just had trouble using him. He's a 4-star difficulty, so it was kind of like I had to play a lot of him to get used to him. But from the amount I did play as him, he was pretty good. I liked him. Captain America will be a new character coming in, so there's no playable. Well, there is gameplay, but I didn't get a chance to play as him yet. But from what it looks like, he looks amazing, and I cannot wait to play as him. Doctor Strange was a very overpowered character in the beta, and people were just having so much fun with him. And I had so much fun with him. The portal, being able to just toss people off the map or just to jump in like it's Portal. I liked it. I think it'll be even more interesting when the game comes out. Now, Groot was... People are calling him like a Fortnite builder. And that's pretty much what he is. He just puts up walls and just blocks people from coming in. I think he was pretty good. I liked him a little. I just didn't use him as... I didn't really use Vanguards as much. I used more Duelists and Strategists. But that's just because... I don't know, for some reason I felt like the Vanguards were a bit slower and less powered. But that could be just because they're tanks, they're supposed to take the damage. So, you know. Hela was... I didn't use Hela as much now that I think of it. Yeah, I didn't use Hela as much. But from gameplay, from what I've seen of people and what they said, she's kind of overpowered. She's just broken. I don't know. But... I mean, we'll see what happens when it comes out. I'm gonna try and play more because I didn't play as Hela, I didn't play as Magic, I didn't play as Luna Snow, and Penny Parker. I didn't really use those ones as much. Hulk was the first Vanguard I was able to use. I've seen people say he needs more improvement, and I could see why, but at the same time, he was pretty good. He's pretty balanced out, and I think that's what they were trying to go for, was to make every character balanced. So it makes perfect sense why he was like that. Jeff the Land Shark. I can't believe he's actually in the game. Jeff the Land Shark was a strategist, and he's probably the most... Out of all the strategists, him and Adam Warlock were the most I've used. And I would still make Jeff my main if I had to pick a strategist. He's just fun to play as. And when he's like sunk into the ground, like floating through water, he sings the Jaws theme song, which I thought was even funnier. Iron Man was a duelist I used a lot as well. I think now. Who's the most... I'm trying to think of what my mains for each one would be. Iron Man might be up there. But anyway, Iron Man was an amazing duelist. You're able to fly around, shoot missiles, and just similar, just keep shooting with his repulsor blasts. And his ultimate is very OP in my opinion, and I enjoy it every time I use it. Loki, the god of mischief, was a strategist. People say he was very, I wouldn't say OP, but he does have a good skill set. I didn't really use him as much, but it is fun to fool people with the projection, I guess you could call it. But it was very fun to play as him for that bit. Luna Snow, I did not use. I saw people who did use her, and she did look pretty good as a character. I probably will play as her when the game drops. Same with Magic. I hear Magic is very OP, and from the gameplay, she is a very difficult character to play against. And I feel like once she comes out, she's gonna be a main for a lot of people. Magneto. Magneto, I don't have a problem with Magneto, but it's just I didn't use him as much because I felt like he wasn't really doing much damage or helping out as like a shield, or compared to Doctor Strange, compared to Hulk, Thor. But he was still pretty fun to use. And as a fan of the character, I was okay with him. Mantis is a strategist, right? Strategist. And she's able to heal her team and support them. Pretty fun to use. She actually does a lot of damage from what I remember. So, Moon Knight. The most hyped up character I saw so far on the roster. I'm so excited to play as Moon Knight. He just looks so fun, and his movement is crazy. His ultimate is launching moon ghosts from the sky. It looks amazing. Basically what if Batman was in a 6v6 hero shooter. And it looks amazing. I cannot wait to play as him. Namor, the King of the Seas. I was okay with him. I didn't like him as much, but he did good for damage wise, and yeah, and just a lot of these characters I didn't use. I mainly used Punisher, and it's just because he was too overpowered to me, but at the same time he was so easy to learn, and it also, since it's a hero shooter, I picked a guy who has a gun for the most part and just able to shoot people without a thought. So it was fun. Penny Parker I did not use, but I saw she was actually pretty good for a skill set. Psylocke has not come out yet, but she looks like an amazing character. Punisher, my main guy. I used him for the majority of the beta, and I got one of my only 3 MVPs from him, and it was really fun. I would definitely play as Punisher again when the game drops. Rocket Raccoon, similar to Punisher, and his team-ups with Punisher too. He's just with guns, he's blasting, but at the same time he can jump on Groot and team up with him, so that's pretty interesting. Scarlet Witch, she's very overpowered. A lot of the characters in this game are kind of OP compared to others, but at the same time I kind of liked Wanda. I thought she was pretty good. I would use her again. Spider-Man is the hardest character in the game, in my opinion. And not only my opinion, I'm pretty sure the only character I saw with a 5-star difficulty was Spider-Man. And it's just, he's so hard to maneuver with because of how agile he is. And also the fact that his whole thing is swing, jump in, and get out as soon as he deals damage. despite him being a duelist and able just to jump in and fight people, because he's a melee character, he mainly just has to go in and fight them, and then because of how much damage you'll take, I would just suggest you jump out immediately and just web from the side. But still, I would use him again. I would definitely try and master him. Star-Lord is also up there with Punisher and Iron Man for how much I used. It's just he has this ability to dodge. He's able to just spray people. And then also, there's like one ability where he's like all over the place just shooting. I feel like that was kind of overpowered. I don't know why I keep saying overpowered, because let's face it, most of these characters are like more powerful compared to the other. But I think, you know, I liked him. I think he's good. Storm. Didn't use Storm as much, but I did use her a couple of times. She was fun to use. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't remember much, but from what I remember and from what I've seen, she's a great character to use, and I would suggest using her as a duelist too. Thor. I like Thor a lot. I used him as a Vanguard a lot when he dropped. Same with Venom, and I think Thor was pretty good. And I would definitely use his ultimate again, but again, as a Vanguard, I feel like he was just throwing his hammer a lot. So, I don't know. It's just a me thing. Now, Venom is probably the most, out of all the Vanguards, he's probably the most powerful. And also, he had a cool screen to just watch. Because as anyone who has played the game or have seen gameplay, they show screens of them loading in, and it looks amazing as Venom. It just looks so cool. Winter Soldier is not a playable character yet, but he looks amazing from the gameplay videos. And I would definitely use him when he comes out. Now these are just team-ups. By the way, there's a lot of team-ups in this game, and they actually go well with each other. I feel like more gameplay for team-ups will happen. But anyway, off target here. I did a tier list for it. From my opinion, it's just this is how I feel, and I feel like it could possibly change in the future when the game drops, but who knows. I think overall this is the list for it right now, and I cannot wait for this game to come out in December. I assumed it would come out in 2025, but it actually is starting late 2024, which I'm very excited for, and I cannot wait to play this game. I'll probably upload more videos for it. It probably will be our first gameplay video on the channel, but honestly, it looks amazing. I suggest anyone who's a fan of Marvel or a fan of this genre of shooters to play the game, try it for yourself, and just enjoy it. Don't worry about like, oh my god, I'm losing, or oh my god, this person's more overpowered than I am. Just have fun. Just enjoy it. Don't get ruined because someone's being a quote-unquote try hard. Thank you all for watching this game. Oh my god. Thank you all for watching this video. I cannot wait to play this game. I cannot wait to see other people play it with me. I hope everyone who is a fan to try it. And also, if you have more thoughts on the game that are deciding factors, go look up on YouTube. There's a lot of content creators who are posting about it and are a part of their content creator program. At this point, I currently am not. Will it change in the future? Possibly. I don't know. But as of right now, I am not under contract with the game or the company. So I'm able to have my own free thought. And honestly, even if I was under contract, I don't think I would say anything bad about this game. I actually really enjoyed it. I think it'll be a great game, and unlike other people, I don't necessarily think this game will be called the Overwatch killer. I think Blizzard did it to themselves, and I think that Marvel Rivals will just be its replacement, because this is a new, fresh game. This is new, fresh characters. Well, not new characters, but these are characters we all love from Marvel, and just as a comic fan or comic book fan or superhero fan from the movies and shows, there's always something for everyone, and if you're any of those, you'll love this game. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.